100 vegetables name in English with spelling. What is this? This is potato. How to spell potato? P-O-T-A-T-O, potato. What is this? This is tomato. How to spell tomato? T-O-M-A-T-O, tomato. What is this? This is carrot. How to spell carrot? C-A-R-R-O-T, carrot. What is this? This is onion. How to spell onion? O-N-I-O-N, onion. What is this? This is garlic. How to spell garlic? G-A-R-L-I-C, garlic. What is this? This is cabbage. How to spell cabbage? C-A-B-B-A-G-E, cabbage. What is this? This is cauliflower. How to spell cauliflower? C-A-U-L-I-F-L-O-W-E-R, cauliflower. What is this? This is broccoli. How to spell broccoli? B-R-O-C-C-O-L-I, broccoli. What is this? This is spinach. How to spell spinach? S-P-I-N-A-C-H, spinach. What is this? This is cucumber. How to spell cucumber? C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R, cucumber. What is this? This is pumpkin. How to spell pumpkin? P-U-M-P-K-I-N, pumpkin. What is this? This is radish. How to spell radish? R-A-D-I-S-H, radish. What is this? This is beetroot. How to spell beetroot? B-E-E-T-R-O-O-T, beetroot. What is this? This is turnip. How to spell turnip? T-U-R-N-I-P, turnip. What is this? This is peas. How to spell peas? P-E-A-S, peas. What is this? This is corn. How to spell corn? C-O-R-N, corn. What is this? This is eggplant. How to spell eggplant? E-G-G-P-L-A-N-T, eggplant. What is this? This is capsicum. How to spell capsicum? C-A-P-S-I-C-U-M, capsicum. What is this? This is chili. How to spell chili? C-H-I-L-I, chili. What is this? This is ladyfinger. How to spell ladyfinger? L-A-D-Y-F-I-N-G-E-R, ladyfinger. What is this? This is bottle gourd. How to spell bottle gourd? B-O-T-T-L-E-G-O-U-R-D, bottle gourd. What is this? This is bitter gourd. How to spell bitter gourd? B-I-T-T-E-R-G-O-U-R-D, bitter gourd. What is this? This is ridge gourd. How to spell ridge gourd? R-I-D-G-E-G-O-U-R-D, ridge gourd. What is this? This is zucchini. How to spell zucchini? Z-U-C-C-H-I-N-I, zucchini. What is this? This is sweet potato. How to spell sweet potato? S-W-E-E-T-P-O-T-A-T-O, sweet potato. What is this? This is green beans. How to spell green beans? G-R-E-E-N-B-E-A-N-S, green beans. What is this? This is mushroom. How to spell mushroom? M-U-S-H-R-O-O-M, mushroom. What is this? This is lettuce. How to spell lettuce? L-E-T-T-U-C-E, lettuce. What is this? This is celery. How to spell celery? C-E-L-E-R-Y, celery. What is this? This is asparagus. How to spell asparagus? A-S-P-A-R-A-G-U-S, asparagus. What is this? This is spring onion. to spell spring onion. springon spring onion. What is this? This is leek. How to spell leek? leek leek. What is this? This is kale. How to spell kale? kale kale. What is this? This is artichoke. How to spell artichoke? artichoke artichoke. What is this? This is okra. How to spell okra? okra okra. What is this? This is fenugreek. How to spell fenugreek? fenugoeek fenugreek. What is this? This is coriander. How to spell coriander? coriander coriander. What is this? This is mint. How to spell mint? mint mint. What is this? This is parsley. How to spell parsley? parsley parsley. What is this? This is drumstick. How to spell drumstick? drumstick drumstick. What is this? This is taro root. How to spell taro root? tarot taro root. What is this? This is yam. How to spell yam? yam yam. What is this? This is arugula. How to spell arugula? arugula arugula. What is this? This is chives. How to spell chives? chives chives. What is this? This is endive. How to spell endive? endive endive. What is this? This is fennel. How to spell fennel? fennel fennel. What is this? This is ginger. How to spell ginger? ginger ginger. What is this? This is turmeric. How to spell turmeric? turmeric turmeric. What is this? This is horseradish. How to spell horseradish? horseradish horseradish. What is this? This is watercress. How to spell watercress? watercress watercress. What is this? This is bell pepper. How to spell bell pepper? bellpepper bell pepper. What is this? This is green chili. How to spell green chili? greenchili green chili. What is this? This is red chili. How to spell red chili? redchili red chili. What is this? This is snow peas. How to spell snow peas? snowpeas snow peas. What is this? This is sugarcane. How to spell sugarcane? sugarcane sugarcane. What is this? This is bamboo shoot. How to spell bamboo shoot? bambooshot bamboo shoot. What is this? This is black beans. How to spell black beans? blackbeans black beans. What is this? This is kidney beans. How to spell kidney beans? kidneybeans kidney beans. What is this? This is soybean. How to spell soybean? soybean soybean. What is this? This is chickpeas. How to spell chickpeas? chickpeas chickpeas. What is this? This is lentils. How to spell lentils? lentils lentils. What is this? This is split peas. How to spell split peas? SPLITPEAS split peas. What is this? This is Brussels sprouts. How to spell Brussels sprouts? BRUSSELSSPROUTS Brussels sprouts. What is this? This is Swiss chard. How to spell Swiss chard? SWISSCHARD Swiss chard. What is this? This is collard greens. How to spell collard greens? COLLARDGREENS collard greens. What is this? This is mustard greens. How to spell mustard greens? MUSTARDGREENS mustard greens. What is this? This is turnip greens. How to spell turnip greens? TURNIPGREENS turnip greens.
What is this? This is radicchio. How to spell radicchio? RADICCHIO radicchio. What is this? This is daikon. How to spell daikon? DAIKON daikon. What is this? This is kohlrabi. How to spell kohlrabi? KOHLRABI kohlrabi. What is this? This is parsnip. How to spell parsnip? PARSNIP parsnip. What is this? This is Jerusalem artichoke. How to spell Jerusalem artichoke? JERUSALEMARTICHOKE Jerusalem artichoke. What is this? This is celeriac. How to spell celeriac? CELERIAC celeriac. What is this? This is lotus root. How to spell lotus root? LOTUSROOT lotus root. What is this? This is jicama. How to spell jicama? JICAMA jicama. What is this? This is cassava. How to spell cassava? CASSAVA cassava. What is this? This is edamame. How to spell edamame? EDAMAME edamame. What is this? This is chayote. How to spell chayote? CHAYOT chayote. What is this? This is cranberry beans. How to spell cranberry beans? CRANBERYBEANS cranberry beans. What is this? This is pinto beans. How to spell pinto beans? PINTOBEANS pinto beans. What is this? This is lima beans. How to spell lima beans? LIMABEANS lima beans. What is this? This is Napa cabbage. How to spell Napa cabbage? NAPACABBAGE Napa cabbage. What is this? This is Chinese cabbage. How to spell Chinese cabbage? CHINESECABBAGE Chinese cabbage. What is this? This is pak choi. How to spell pak choi? PAKCHOI pak choi. What is this? This is Romanesco. How to spell Romanesco? ROMANESCO Romanesco. What is this? This is seaweed. How to spell seaweed? SEAWEED seaweed. What is this? This is sorrel. How to spell sorrel? SORREL sorrel. What is this? This is okra flower. How to spell okra flower? OKRAFLOWER okra flower. What is this? This is green onion. How to spell green onion? Greenion, green onion. What is this? This is shallot. How to spell shallot? Shallot, shallot. What is this? This is scallion. How to spell scallion? Scallion, scallion. What is this? This is curry leaves. How to spell curry leaves? Curryleaves, curry leaves. What is this? This is drumstick leaves. How to spell drumstick leaves? Drumstickleaves, drumstick leaves. What is this? This is amaranth leaves. How to spell amaranth leaves? AmaranthlEaves, amaranth leaves. What is this? This is purslane. How to spell purslane? Purslane, purslane. What is this? This is tindora. How to spell tindora? Tindora, tindora. What is this? This is snake gourd. How to spell snake gourd? Snakegourd, snake gourd. What is this? This is ivy gourd. How to spell ivy gourd? Ivygourd, ivy gourd. What is this? This is ash gourd. How to spell ash gourd? Ashgourd, ash gourd. What is this? This is winged beans. How to spell winged beans? Wingedbeans, winged beans.